Alright, boys. This time I'm going to be commenting for 10 minutes. Or is it commentating? Whatever. I'm going to be doing something over 10 minutes over just a blank wall. I don't know why I'm doing this. How fucking bored you've got to be to do this, guys. Maybe I'll bleep that part out because let's try to make it as PG as possible, get as many views as possible. Let's start off with me trying to sell you this wall. Okay, let's try to sell you this wall. So, guys, this wall, it's not just a wall. It's a metaphor for your future. It's a blank slate. You can be anything you want to be, guys. So come to my house. I'll sell you this wall for about $10,000. This patch of wall, and I'm not just selling you a wall. I'm not just selling you your future. I'm selling you risk. I'm selling you uncertainty. But JMC, why would we want to buy uncertainty? Let me tell you. The reason you'd want to buy uncertainty is because that's the masala of life. That's what gives it taste. That's what gives it flavor, You're just seeing a small patch of the wall. You don't know what happens if I move the camera. If I move it left, you may get a crazy seaside view. If I move it right, you might see an active volcano. If I move it up, you'll see the unending depth of space. If I move it down, well, you're only going to see the floor. I haven't known a wall to be levitating yet. So I was thinking about IPL, right? So if you're in India, you watch IPL. If you're not, you know what cricket is at least. So those little cricket balls which they use, right, in cricket, I saw the absolutely dirty way in which they treat these cricket balls, okay? These cricket players, they take it, they kiss the balls, they spit on the balls, they rub it on their groin. And I was thinking, where are the rights for cricket balls? One referee even took a scissor and he cut off the seams, some loose seams on the ball. He effectively, forcefully castrated it. Why would you assume the cricket ball is female, guys? Sexism, that's sexism. The ball is male. So, where are cricket ball rights? If they had Twitter pages, it would be flooded with Me Too posts, bro. All these cricket players, right? They'd be under a sea of sexual harassment cases. But they're not. So that's how the world works. Cricket ball rights don't exist in our world. Where is equality, guys? Oh. There's a lizard coming down. Ooh, is it gonna enter? Buddy. You missed your chance in becoming the most famous reptile in the world. But the beauty of this camera angle is you don't know if I'm lying or I'm telling the truth. There may be a lizard, there may not be a lizard. The CSGO commentators, guys, who commentate, they give insane commentary. I think they're legit one of the best CSGO and Dota commentators. But I guess it's easier commentating over something moving, as opposed to just a blank patch of nothingness. Well, you think it's a blank patch of nothingness, who knows? If you wanna take a look at the entire wall, make sure to leave your likes, your subscribe, comment, bell icon. You know the drill. Just do it down below. Normally I don't ask. I mean, if you go back and see my previous videos and all, I don't ask. But need to do something to get those views boosted, And I think this video will take off. Let's see. Another thing I've been wondering about, which I've discussed in one of my more recent videos, I think, one of the videos anyway, is cameras getting so good, man. I wonder when the cameras will become so good, like they're better than our eyes. At that point, it doesn't make any sense to use, or maybe we can replace our eyes with those cameras. Like, I don't know the physics behind it and all. I know, like, generally our eyes have some rods and cones or some shit like that. So I assume when the sensors become smaller than those rods and cones, it's when the cameras will become better than eyes. But for any of you physicians out there, all you physicians out there, just leave your thoughts down below. I have no clue how it works. Now, guys, I'm enjoying a sip of my strawberry milk. The best strawberry milk you'll ever get from Nandini. But the beauty of this is, you can't tell. Am I saying the truth? Am I lying? Is there really a GMC behind this camera, or is this all just an artificially generated, like AI generated voice to speech thing? Voice to speech? Okay, whatever. AI generated speech. And if it is, that's next level, bro. Effectively, our whole world will be controlled by AI. If we're able to fool 10 million people into believing that this is actually GMC Jolly Roger, then our world is effectively doomed. Now, I've also made an Insta account, one of my first ever, well, my second ever actually, for my own channel, for GMC Jolly Roger channel. But the insane part about, I can't figure out how the hell to post in Instagram, bro. That's the insane part about it. It's not possible, it's not even possible on the desktop version, from what I've been told. So let's start a petition. Please cater to the PC, hashtag PC the PC. That's what we're going to start, guys. Please cater to the PC. That's our next initiative. Now, once you're in lockdown, and especially when you're in quarantine, right, you find yourself doing shit you never thought you'd do. Some people drink lizard's blood. In certain circles, that's what I've heard. Some people drink lizard's blood. Apparently, it's a crazy narcotic. I'm not sure if I should be saying that right here, if any of you want to try, but never mind. If some of you are seriously considering it, you're already next level crackheads, so there's no point. There's no point not saying it. Some others consider like working out a lot and all, and I'm making this video. But if you like what you hear, just stay till the end of the video and hit that little subscribe button. By now, I'm sure you're getting a little bored of just staring at the blank wall. So, I'm gonna bring my finger in for a bit on the frame so that you can see something, just a hint of action. Psych! You're not gonna get that at all. This is gonna be a blank video throughout. Or maybe I'll consider a giveaway. I may just put one frame in the video. Just one, just for a blink. And if you quote that text in the comments down below, then you may win something really crazy. On second thoughts, I may not do it. We'll see. Let's also talk about a bunch of ideas I've had. So I'll just tell you the most recent one because I've got a bunch. Let's try manufacturing masks that look like our face. Then we don't have to worry about appearances anymore, right? Wearing the mask, covering your eyes. Let's say you're going on a blind date and one bugger shows up with a covered mask and all. You can only see his eyes or her eyes. Who knows what's below the nose? So if we just 3D printed masks that look exactly like our face, we'd be saved from all of that. So guys, let me hit you with one last story. Back in my old college days, I used to play up and down along this road, and it was a sort of underprivileged area. And there were a lot of schools on the road. So the kids always asked us for lifts and hitchhikes to go from their houses to school or back. We bike riders, whenever we saw them, we'd normally give them a ride. And one day when I was on my way back from college, there were these two kids who wanted to get home. I think they were brother and sister. So I had them sit on the back, and this day, right, was a really curious day because there was a massive traffic jam on the road. I think it was because it had rained the previous day. So what I decided to do was, like, I knew this entire area and all, I decided to be like super smart and all, and I decided to take a left and take a diversion, all right, to bypass the entire traffic jam. The problem was that road was entirely made of mud. So we ended up skidding a lot, and like I just couldn't make it from one end to the other. So we ended up taking a U-turn and going back to the traffic jam and just waiting it out. Now these kids were cursing me, I was profusely apologizing and all. And in the end, we ended up reaching their houses. But what I didn't expect was to be pelted by balls of malice. These kids, they reached out into the ground, they scooped up mud, they balled them up and they started hurling them at me. I had to escape, man. I had to pull a crazy getaway scene. And my white shirt at the time was completely ruined. So, the moral of the story is, charity doesn't always pay. Matter of fact, this time I ended up paying. I ended up doing charity and paying for the washing powder Nirma to clean my shirt off. But generally, guys, I mean, when you can, just help out people. I mean, it's just good. It may not be great for your shirt, but it's just good for the soul. And guys, these are words of advice you won't find anywhere. GMC spitting facts, boys. These pearls of wisdom, they're hard to come by. So, hit that subscribe button, boys. Like, subscribe, comment, bell. You know what I hate the most? It's people just leaving sentences hanging, okay? So that's what I hate. That's it for this video. I promised you a 10-minute video. A 10-minute video you shall get. And with that being said,